Welcome to Inside British Royals. This is your exclusive look inside the world's most famous family. We are exploring the scandals, secrets, and power plays that define the modern monarchy. If you are new here, please do well to hit that subscribe button for more updates. In a monarchy that runs on tradition, a modern scandal has pushed two princesses into an impossible position. This isn't some storybook drama. For Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, it's a real-life battle for their future. Away from the public spotlight, the sisters are reportedly holding crisis talks, forced to deal with the continuous fallout from their own father. The story reignited with a flash in February 2026. On his 66th birthday, the man once known as Prince Andrew was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. After 11 hours in police custody, the first senior royal to be arrested in modern history was released under investigation, leaving his family to grapple with the aftershocks. Now, his daughters face a devastating choice: show loyalty to their father or protect their own futures from the scandal that threatens to consume them. Their decision could define not only their own lives, but also the stability of the House of Windsor itself. The arrest was the culmination of years of scrutiny. At around 8 a.m. on February 19th, plainclothes officers from Thames Valley Police arrived at Wood Farm, the Sandringham property where Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has been living. He was questioned for nearly 12 hours before being released under investigation, while police conducted searches at properties connected to him. The allegations are serious, centering on claims that Andrew shared confidential government information with the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein during his time as Britain's special representative for international trade and investment. The investigation was reportedly triggered by a new release of Epstein-related files in January 2026, which allegedly contained emails showing Andrew forwarding sensitive information. Misconduct in public office is a grave charge, with a maximum sentence of life in prison. The news prompted a blunt response from Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who stated, "No one is above the law." The family of Virginia Giuffre, whose accusations of being trafficked to Andrew by Epstein have long plagued the disgraced royal, said their broken hearts were lifted by the news. From Buckingham Palace, the reaction was swift and decisive. King Charles, already dealing with his own health issues, made his position clear in a rare personal statement. "Let me state clearly, the law must take its course." He affirmed his full and wholehearted support and cooperation for the police, signaling that the institution would not shield his brother. The message was obvious: Andrew is on his own. For Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, the arrest was more than just a shocking headline. It was the latest chapter in a nightmare that has defined their adult lives. Sources close to the sisters say they are utterly horrified and very distressed. In the days after their father's arrest, they reportedly held a series of crisis talks to figure out how to handle the impossible situation they're in. This is about more than just the shame of their father's public disgrace. The scandal has reportedly begun to affect their personal and financial security, with some reports suggesting that potential financial deals for the princesses and their husbands have been put off due to the ongoing association with Epstein. Their mother, Sarah Ferguson, adds another layer of complexity. Her own connections to Jeffrey Epstein, including emails where a young Eugenie was mentioned, have resurfaced, adding to the sisters' embarrassment. One royal expert bluntly noted that the sisters are probably wondering how both of their parents could have been so foolish. Another commentator suggested, sadly, they're going to start doubting everything their father ever told them. Created a rift in the once-tight York family. While united in their anguish, the sisters are said to be handling the crisis in different ways. Princess Eugenie, who is known for being more private, had reportedly started to distance herself from her father even before his arrest. An insider claimed last month there was no contact at all, suggesting she had made the difficult choice to cut him off to protect her own family. The arrest has likely only strengthened her resolve. Princess Beatrice, on the other hand, seems more conflicted. She has been seen as a pillar of support for her parents and was even photographed horse riding with her father in the weeks leading up to the arrest. Now, her loyalty is being tested in the most public way imaginable. She's caught between being a supportive daughter and the reality that any public link to him is damaging. Sources claim the princesses feel they can't be seen in public with their parents because everyone is watching. It's a painful catch. 22. A friend emphasized that family ties aren't easily broken, saying, "This is your father, this is your mother, so there will never be a right and a wrong." Yet, with every move they make under a microscope, they're trapped between family duty and public perception. This is one of the biggest royal crises in decades, and it has huge implications for the family and the crown. What do you think the princesses should do? Before we go on, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our updates on this developing story. King Charles's firm response has been building for years. Long before the arrest, he was the main force pushing to remove his brother from the royal fold. While Queen Elizabeth II was alive, she often acted as a buffer, but Charles has moved methodically to protect the institution since becoming king. The process began in 2019 when Andrew stepped back from public duties. But Charles didn't stop there. In October 2025, he started the formal process of stripping his brother of his titles. While Andrew legally remains the Duke of York, he can no longer use the title, nor is he His Royal Highness. The final, symbolic move was his eviction from Royal Lodge, his home of 20 years, and his relocation to the Smallerwood farm. Charles' actions aren't just about punishing his brother, they're about securing the monarchy's future. He has long advocated for a slimmed-down royal family, and a brother under police investigation has no place in it. With his clear Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's arrest has pushed the House of York to the verge of collapse. For Beatrice and Eugenie, the path forward is unclear. Royal commentators predict they will likely disappear from royal life, possibly losing their charity patronages and stepping back from the public eye to shield themselves and their children from the scandal. Though they are still princesses by birth, their ability to use that platform is now severely limited. This scandal also raises bigger questions for the British monarchy. The government is now reportedly considering legislation to formally remove Andrew from the line of succession, a major step that would need the agreement of 14 other Commonwealth nations. This isn't just about one man's alleged crimes. It's seen by some as a crisis that damages the credibility of the entire institution. The public has seen one scandal after another, from Diana's death to Harry and Meghan's departure. For many, Andrew's arrest is the final straw, reinforcing the image of a family that is out of touch. King Charles has acted decisively, but the damage might already be done. Many now see Prince William as the only one who can truly turn the page, but he will inherit a crown heavily tarnished by his uncle's actions. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie are at a crossroads, forced to find a new path through the wreckage of their family's name. They are daughters dealing with a father's alleged sins and princesses trying to find their place in a monarchy that might not have space for them. The choices they make in the coming months will shape the rest of their lives. Will they stick by their family and risk getting pulled down by the scandal? Or will they choose to save themselves and cut ties, facing the personal pain of that decision? The future of their branch of the royal family is hanging in the balance. This story is far from over. What do you think is the right path for Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie? And can the monarchy really recover from a crisis this big? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping the royal family.